What's up, y'all, man? It's your boy P again, and this time, man, I'm gonna do something a little different, man. I'm gonna do one for the ladies. This is specifically for the ladies. Pick up an acoustic guitar, put it in your hands, and we're gonna learn Beyonce's "Dangerously in Love." Now, it's not. I mean, the chord shapes are probably going to be a struggle for certain beginners, but trust me, it's real easy to pick up on if you just rehearse it over and over and over. But hey, I'm gonna do this for the ladies. Sing this to your man. Let him know how much you love him. Let him know. Alright, let's learn this thing. Let's get into it, man. Alright, now, Beyonce's Dangerously in Love. Let's talk about the intro. The intro is like what you're going to use through the song and through the verse. Somewhat through the verse. But actually, you are going to use it in the verse again. Alright, intro. Start out. Take that first finger. Put it on the 6th fret of the A string bar all the way down. The 6th fret of the A string bar all the way down. Take your third finger, put it on the 8th fret of the D string. Take your second finger, put it on the 8th fret, the 7th fret of the B string. The 7th fret of the B string. Got that slow pick to it. Make it sound kind of dreamy. That. Alright, then, second chord of the intro, you're going to bar the 4th fret from the A string all the way down. Take your third finger, and your third finger only, don't use the other two, just your third finger. You're going to bar the D string, the G string, and the B string on the 6th fret. And it should sound like so. That's going to be an uncomfortable chord if you're a beginner, so practice and practice, man, it gets easier. Then you take that same shape, don't move nothing, and make sure you slide it. Like, don't pick it up and put it back down. Just take it and slide it so you can get that little dragging effect or that little noise. That little slide effect is what I like to call it. First finger, that same shape, first finger on the 2nd fret. Slide down to the 1st. Make sure you slide it so you get that little draggy sound. And then strum this one. The one on the 1st fret, make sure you strum it. So. Wait, start from the beginning of that. Sorry, I was a little flat, but yeah. That's it right there. Real simple for the intro. That's it. Alright, now we get into the verse. The easiest part of the song. 3 simple chords. First one, B major. Bar the whole 7th fret. Take your third finger, put it on the A string of the 9th fret. Take your pinky, put it on the D string of the 9th fret. Take your second finger and put it on the G string of the 8th fret. B major, that's it. That's all you need. Second chord. Use like a little power chord if you want, or must. Or if you want, you can just bar the whole thing, and just the whole thing on the 4th fret, and put your third finger on the A string on the 6th fret. Bar it. You don't have to bar it, whatever. But it's like a little power chord, because really you only want to strum the top of it. Take that same shape, slide back to the 6th fret. That's it. The whole verse, right there. So it'll sound like, going back to the beginning of the chorus, it'll sound like, baby, I love you for who I am. That's it, man. That's the verse. Over and over until she gets back into what we just learned was the intro. What I say? Yeah. So you go from the verse back to the intro on the part. I am your name. I need the way you love me, 'cause I'm dangerous. dangerously in love. Yeah, all that. Sing it to your man. I'm not going to sit here and sing it. But that's it, man. That's the verse. So remember, go back to the first, the B major first. Baby, I love you for who I am. Happiest home in the Just repeat that verse over and over until you get back to that the chorus of the song, which is the intro of the song. Same thing. That's it. Alright, now the turnaround. You know the part when she gets to the song like every time I see your face, my heart smiles, every time I all that. We're gonna go to the 6th fret. Take that first chord you learned out of the intro and start there. You start on the 6th fret. Give it one strum down, kind of like, just like that. So, same shape, slide down to the 4th, give it the same type of strum. From the 4th, slide down to the 9th, half step back to the 8th, back to your original spot on the 6th. So it should sound like every time I see your face. Oh, I can't stop laughing. But yeah, you got the idea. So the 6th, the 4th, 9th, 7th, 6th. Now, when you land back on the 6th, she goes, every time I see your face. Then when she gets to my heart smiles, go back to the chords you learned in the verse. Give it one strum on each. On that 2nd chord. Not the 1st chord of the verse, the 2nd chord of the verse. My heart smiles every time I eat you. It hurts so Go back to the original intro on the 1st chord. Created in this world. Now, from that part, it goes to a chord that might be uncomfortable for beginners, but like I said, learn it, get comfortable with it. It'll take a little practice. But you're going to bar on the 7th fret from the A string down. 2nd finger is going to go on the B string on the 9th fret. 3rd finger is going to go on the G string on the 10th fret. And your pinky is going to go on the D string on the 11th. That nice little... That part is like when she says to hold or something like that. I can't believe I don't know the words, but anyways. So go back to let's start from the beginning, and I'll make it simple. The beginning of the turnaround. So back on the 1st chord. Every time I see your face, every time I original chord. Created in this world to other chord. Alright, now go back to what you learned on the verse. Start out with that 1st chord that you learned in the verse. Slide up a whole step to the 9th. Half a step back to the 9th. Then go back into your verse. I mean, not to your verse, into your intro. So, one more run through of that, starting from... So, every time let me go back to the beginning. I'm confusing myself. What we got? Every time I see your face, back to the original verse. Back to your intro. But when you go back into your intro, put some sex on it. That's it, man. That's it. Rehearse it. Learn it. Ladies, sing it to your man. Let him know how dangerously in love you are with him. Hey, I guarantee you it's about to be the best sex you have. I'm out, man. Holla.